Alright, Ives is almost done with his puzzle of reeling guys in and out. And unlike me, he remembered what the jump button was.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh, jump, jump! Aww. Right in the elbow. Got farther than I did.
At least it saves you in that cage.
You guys
come here often?
you hang out here a lot, or? Oh, god damn it!
Seriously.
I'm gonna have another go at that.
Immediate failure.
You know what I do every time I play a new game? Is I change what the jump button is.
Yeah.
Every time. Because I always expect it to be red button, because that's just how my brain is wired. Like, I remember I think the first time I played Super Metroid, I was garbage at it.
Yeah.
Because it took me a while to realize that you could change the controls on the Super Nintendo's, on the Super Metroid's game settings.
Was that one of the first games that allowed that? Because I don't remember that being very common. And
No, I very much doubt it was the first. There's no way. But I can tell you this, the first time I realized that I could change those controls, when I did it, I could actually play Super Metroid afterward.
Get in there. Get in there. Oh. They really don't give you a whole lot of wiggle room with those things.
And I changed the control scheme for, like, Mega Man X. I changed the control scheme for...
What was your control scheme based on? Because you must have had some sort of, like, controller before then that...
It's just, well, before that, I played in regular Nintendo NES, and, you know, there was only 2 buttons for actions. So, I don't know what it was. It just, my brain was just not wired to use whatever the default jump button was.
Weird.
But as soon as I changed it, I had no problem.
Can you go down?
Yeah, I just wanted to see if I could swing about a little bit.
You're really in the sewers now, my friend.
I mean...
Maybe you'll find Splinter and...
I can go deeper.
Become a Ninja Turtle.
Tell my wife that all the time. I'm scared to drop.
Oof.
There's a wall.
And I love it so much.
It's my favorite wall.
Maybe we'll meet rat friends down here.
Hopefully. This doesn't really look like a place for cheaps to live.
I really love the level design, though. It's really awesome.
It's very reminiscent of a couple of Left 4 Dead levels. There's stuff going on in the background there.
I missed the first Left 4
Not
Dead.
too keen on it.
There was something about that game being like brand new IP that made it really compelling. Oh, there's a doggy.
I prefer the first one over the second one.
Why specifically?
I don't know why, and I think it's kind of the same reasoning that you brought up. It's just that it was a new thing, and there are memories attached to it, and it came out at like a point in my life, I guess, where I was still, I guess, really impacted by games more than I am now. A new game comes out now, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool, and then I'm done with it after 2 weeks. I don't care about it anymore. Like Flame in the Flood. I really loved Flame in the Flood. Oh, he's swimming after you.
Shit.
God, that's not cool. Will he drown if he goes? Like, oh, he tries to. That's cool.
Do we have enough room now to
I
make
hope
it?
so, maybe. They catch speed really quickly. But apparently they don't like slopes.
Oh god.
Fence. That sucks. They're gonna go around. Oh, you gotta break those boards. You're probably gonna have to go back to the fence. Back to the fence after you get that board. Back to the fence after you get the back. Aww. You're a smorgasbord.
I underestimated how long it would take to get that board off.
What the hell was I saying? I was talking about Flame. Oh, like Flame of the Flood's a really good example because I love Flame of the Flood. But as soon as I beat it, which didn't take long, not that I'm bragging or anything, I didn't care anymore, and I haven't gone back to it. Okay, 1.
This is gonna be fucking slow going.
Stupid I fell. Stupid dog. Stupid. Did they turn around? Are they gonna go over? Yes. I hate dogs. 2. Oh no!
Oh shit! Damn, dude.
I did not expect them to jump up on the fence. I probably should have. But what game has come out recently that you were wowed by? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That like you still thought of it like 5 days later. You're like you haven't played it for a while. You haven't played it for a week, but you were still thinking either of like the story or they did something interesting. Flame of the Flood did that for me because there were points in that game where you meet other characters and they have a little bit of something to tell you. And some of the characters, most of them don't say anything like super impactful or anything, but there was one in particular that stood out, that said some shit. And there was something about his character design that I'm not going to point out because it'll ruin it if you play the game and you find this person on your own. That made me think about, like, holy shit, there's a lot more going on in this game than I originally anticipated or thought of. And for me, that's really rare, because usually I'll play through a game and I'm like, oh, that was cool, and then immediately it's just gone forever.
Yeah.
That game does no longer exist. And
come on.
Why would you do that?
I was trying to gradually get up to the edge so I would freaking climb down.
Did not gradually fall to your death. Put it in your mouth. Ives, guess what I did? Just gonna lay here for a while. But like, it's super rare for me to think about a game. A movie will happen, or a book will happen. That will happen with a movie or a book much more frequently than it does with a game.
Yeah. I really want to be wowed because I feel like it's been a long time since.
I think it's just part of like being an adult and growing older. You don't have that wow factor as much because you've seen cliches and stereotypes repeat themselves so often.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh! I did not see that guy.
Me either.
I was too absorbed with the submarine down there. I mean, can you think of a game that like had such an impact on you like fairly recently?
I mean, visually speaking, Uncharted 4 was probably the last game I thought was amazing in terms of visuals.
Mm-hmm.
But
you played other ones before that, didn't you?
Yeah. But I think, Horizon Zero Dawn was okay, but I wouldn't say it wowed me to the point of get in there. What the hell?
Yeah. Earthworm Jim, that motherfucker.
Get in there.
There we go. Oh, cool.
I got my own sub.
I remember picking up, I got Destiny 2 off, like, the Humble Bundle for really cheap. It was part of, like, the monthly. And I really liked Destiny 1 and the expansions. But I wasn't super hyped. Like, I watched you play Destiny 2 a lot. I didn't pre-order or anything. I was like, I really enjoyed it, but I'm like, I'm not going to spend, $60, $70. I'll wait until it drops in price.
Oops.
To pick it up. What happened?
I launched myself.
Oh, you got boosties?
Yep.
Oh, cool. Oh, wow.
We found the big old sea.
Oh. I don't think you found the big old sea. I think you found the sub basement.
Yeah.
And it's flooded.
Where do I go?
Well, not into a wall. Anyway, Destiny 2 is like a really good example because I haven't had free time.
Yeah.
To play it in almost 2 to 3 weeks.
They patched it again.
When I first started playing it, I couldn't get enough. I wanted to stay up all night to play it more and more and more and more and more and more and more to get through. Like, the story was garbage. It was absolute atrocity of a story, and the way they told it was really, really bad. In my personal opinion, how do you feel? I mean, you were underwhelmed.
Their storytelling abilities are somewhat lacking, I would say.
I felt like the first one was much more interesting in the fact that they didn't really tell it as directly. You had to like explore the world, and it was told through things that you picked up.
Yeah.
A lot more. And I think they tried to fix that, and they did it in the most horrible way.
It's just the same old, like... Oh, I guess I can't go through that crack.
You were a glutton for punishment. Why is there a projector down here?
I don't know.
But I still loved playing Destiny 2 just because the matchmaking aspect worked really well, I think.
Yeah.
And the areas I can go and explore, the mini goals that they set up for you was much more fluid, and the like public events were a lot more dynamic. And you got little rewards along the way. They weren't great or anything, but you got a very small sense of accomplishment for everything that you did, which was good. But I'm not going to drop $70 on Forsaken.
Right.
You know, it's that's a whole nother game. It's the same game though.
That's the thing I hate is like when DLC tries to pretend it's like
break that submarine.
Well, I'm breaking the wall open.
I'm sorry, when DLC tries to
pretend like it's a whole new full game in and of itself and they charge you like a ridiculous amount to play.
Yeah.
To continue progressing. Like, I get that the gaming industry has become more expensive and that they need more people on development teams and, you know, artists and stuff to complete projects of this size and stature, but at the same time, like, the consumer is only going to be able to afford and take so much of that stuff.
Oh, take a deep breath before going in there. Oh, you're an absolute madman.
Yeah, there's air.
Yeah, but you didn't know. It could have been anything.
I mean, I didn't know half the jumps that I took in this game were going to not kill me.
That's fair. Austin brought up a really good point where he picked up Destiny 2 on PS4 and played through it. So he knew the main campaign and he was done with it. So he picked up the expansion. He picked up Forsaken on PC. But he was complaining that you had to, like, he picked up the level cap or the level boost, whatever it was as well. But he missed out on all the campaign stuff, and he felt compelled to go do it again because he never played the DLC, the expansions that came out before Forsaken. Mm-hmm. And he just wanted to play those. But he couldn't. He had to play the whole main campaign to play the DLC that he missed to get up to what's going on in Forsaken, story-wise.
Yeah.
And to me, whoa. To me, that's obnoxious. Because, like, that happened in Destiny 1 when the Taken King came out. Oh. That was super close, and every corner you God, I can't talk. Every corner you turned, you got destroyed by almost everything.
Yeah.
In Destiny 1, you couldn't play the original campaign once you finished it. It was impossible.
Right.
Because Taken King had come out, and if you were like a fool to have got Taken King like I did, then you had to fight like all the Taken enemies, and you couldn't find like the wolf packs anymore, which I really liked.
That's another thing. Like, I feel like there's a lot of reusage of assets in Destiny series, both 1 and 2. And so
you're right.
Even though you're getting like new content, it feels somewhat regurgitated.
Well, it's not new content. It's the same stuff with a different skin on top of it, or like maybe a little bit of a different action put on top of it.
Yeah. This looks like something to activate here.
Can you climb that thing?
I can climb on top of the yellow box, but I can't climb the pole. It's this way. The wall. With barbed wire on top.
But barbed wire is good for you. It's got all the tetanus your body needs.
Yeah. All the fiber, too.
Fiber? You mean iron?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a generator. Right? Is that what it is? Oh!
Whee!
I was not expecting that.
Alright, so I gotta run and jump over to that thing on the left, I think.
Whee!